here's the deal. So earlier we led into this with saying you need to have portfolio theory around your leads. So that means that asset allocation, you need to have different buckets. Okay. Yep. Now everybody should have at least 5 different lead channels and no more than 9. Don't get crazy and have like 9 or 10 of them. So you need to have 5 different lead channels. Certainly your best one is your sphere of influence. You need to, everybody has a sphere, and hopefully you have some kind of influence. That's everybody has that channel.
Okay,
correct?
okay, and that includes past clients and current clients and the babysitter's aunt and your uncle's brother who nobody really likes, but he's in your database. Now, what would you do? Because I'm not going to let you off the hook with just naming them. I'm going to ask you actually what would you do to that sphere then?
And look, we all know it. I mean, and I feel dumb even saying it, but we all know what we need to do. And so, what do you do? So, number one, if you're doing 50, let me. I'll lead into it this way. So you said doing 50 deals, doing 100 deals. Now, the guy doing 50, that's one of the magic numbers. If you can get to 50, you know how to do at least some kind of marketing. You have some systems in place. You have a back office. And now, to get to 100 or 200 or 300, you just have to turn up the gas. That's it. So ideally, everybody's first goal should be, let me get to 50. So how are you going to get to 50? Well, the first thing, it's cheap, even though nothing's cheap, but it's cheap and easy, is your sphere of influence. So what do? You put them in a database. I don't know if you know this, Daniel. I'm sure you do. There are lots of agents who don't have a database.
Hold on. It's your first employee.
Yeah,
your database is your first. If you're in any kind of business, your database is your first employee. Your second employee is the virtual assistant to add everybody to that database, and it's really easy. If you're on Facebook, you already have a database. If you email people, you already have a database. Guess what? You go into Facebook, you get a Yahoo account, you connect them, you download all your contacts, you put them in an Excel, and then you pay somebody to put them into a CRM.
Yeah,
it's super.
So and everybody's on Facebook. Everybody should be on LinkedIn. And this is one of the things that I tell people is you need to be, if you're not on LinkedIn, you need to be, number one. I don't know why you're not. Number two, you need to get 501 connections. You need that, because if you come to me and you say, hey, listen, I'm this hot agent. I can sell your house for more money and for quicker, and I'm going to do it because I'm super connected, and then I look you up on LinkedIn and you have like 32 connections, you're done. You're done, dude. I'm not going to take your call again. So you need to have, and the reason why you want 501 is because when you get over 500, it just goes 500 plus. So you need to show some level of competence, some level of and look, I mean, 500 plus connections speaks to credibility. So everybody has a database. Go through your high school yearbook, right? Friend all those people on Facebook. Call all those people. Everybody's got it. So have a database. So what do? Your first database, or the skeleton of it, is your sphere of influence. People people you went to school with, people you used to work with, people you went to college with, right? Babysitter, you said all that stuff. So what do? Right? You need to let people know you're in business. You need to let people know what you're doing.
Right.
You need to call them. And you should. And whatever group that you're messing with, whether it's your farm or your sphere or whatever, you really should have sort of a multi-pronged approach to touching them, right? So that's calling them, that's emailing them, that's sending snail mail to them, and letting people know you're out there. So what do? You have that database and you call them. Well, again,
let me just add real quick. Everybody gets caught up on content, like what should I send to these guys, and I've got to spend hours creating, and then nothing happens. Buy it. If you're not a person who wants to spend the time to create an email, there's a ton of services. Viral Marketing's one. Happy Grasshopper's another. They'll just give you content, and you just throw your name at the top and the person's name that you're sending it to. Done.
Yeah, right. And I think I mean that's the important point that you just touched on, Daniel. Is you need we talked about speed. Speed is everything. You know what? And when you are trying to get speed or condense your execute, what you need to do is take imperfect action. It doesn't matter if it's wrong. Just launch. Just go. You don't need that perfect logo, right? You don't need that perfect. Just get it out there. And it's going to resonate with somebody. But just get it out there. So again, so you call them. You have your sphere. You call them. You email them. So, and if you don't know what to say,
Pay
here's
somebody.
what I'd say you'd say. Right? Here's a line that I heard from Hal Sweezy. Do you know Hal?
Mm-mm.
So Hal's a good guy. So Hal just when he meets people, he says, "Hey, listen, I'm in real estate, and I'm trying to remember this right now. Basically, he says, "Hey, listen, like with farming, knock on somebody's door and say, "Hey, listen, I'm Toby Salgado. I just took over this area, and if you don't have someone that you can trust to answer questions about real estate, I would love to be that guy." And and most people go, "Yeah, that's great." So then now what, right? So you're at a networking event, you're at somebody's door, you're at the grocery store. If you don't have anybody you can rely on with questions about real estate, I would love to be that guy. When people say yes, go, "Hey, okay, text me your number, or give me your number. I'll text you my information, or whatever. Get something from them."